welcome to episode number 8. I've got a couple of things I want to take care of this episode. I've done a bit of piece rearranging since the last episode. I've done quite a bit of material collection. First thing I changed, water filtration machine here, so I can start getting the large waters. And I also added an additional chamber in here. I've started to breed some of the native species with, and I've been let me go turn those scanner rooms off. And I don't know if those of you who've been following along, this is where my scanner room used to be. I've set up 2 scanner rooms now, so I can locate multiple materials at once. So I can search for, say, metal scrap and quartz at the same time. Other scanner room. There's a third scanner room attached to this base, but it's a considerable distance away, but it's just within range. Anyway, as I was saying, I've begun kind of repopulating the reef, as it were, from some of the critters in here, and then from my breeder tank, which I've started working the bladderfish, the oculus, and the Reginald. The first thing I wanted, I wanted to go down. The first thing I wanted to show is the location of a specific data pad. As you can see, I've added quite a bit to the base here. Added some nice viewing ports down here, and this tunnel, as you can see, I've repopulated some of the other species around. So I've got a nice colony of Reginalds and puffers going here locally. Just kind of filling in the reef a little bit. That's one of my friends over there. I released him. He wants to chase the fish for some reason. Anyway, this tunnel here connects the base with the jelly shroom entrance. It's right below us here, right on the edge of the redgrass biome. And this leads, so you can see as we're like right at the border here of the redgrass area, and this ladder here leads straight down. In fact, I'll show you from outside. As you can see, that ladder leads straight down into the jelly shroom, directly on top of the Degassi. Go down. No, thank you. There we go. Now we're 213 meters. Boom, done like that. So as you can see, I've got a scanner room down here as well. It's been scanning for quartz, which covers that area up above. So I'm gonna turn that off so we don't get those pips on the radar. So you can see we're directly above the 250 meter Degassi base in the jelly shroom. You see from the map here, those 4 pips right there are the cameras on the sides of the scanner rooms at the upper level base, and you can see the entrance here into the jelly shroom, and then jelly shroom cave down here, which normally I would be searching for magnetite down here, which is fairly common in this area. What we're coming down here for is someone was asking where to find the data pad that gives you the marker for the 500 meter deep proposed Degassi habitat. And that comes, as you can see, right, this is the entrance into the destroyed habitat here. And you got to watch out for these guys, they'll poison you. If you don't have the water filtration plant, you can get the blueprint right here by scanning that. But the pad that you're looking for would have been right here in the top of this locker. And I believe it was named Dilemma, I'm pretty sure. Survivors. Disaster. Dilemma, here it is. This particular pad from Paul is the one that gives you the marker for the 500 meter deep base.
You know what Maida told me today? 100 meters below sea level,
So
more than a
the
kilometer
data pad sits right in
northeast
here.
of here. And she needs
So that's
Bob and I
where
to do
that's
it.
at.
She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot
I'll
damn
try
well
to swim in the
tell
circle
whether
to
it's
show you
the
where we were.
stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope.
That's my
I
beacon
turned
from
80
Marking
years
Entrance.
old last week. I thought I had another 80
We added a little
in
bit
me,
of
but
a
marooned
lighting
on this
here
planet,
so you
there's
can
no
see
swapping out of my liver when the old one fails.
to hit these ledges with
Here,
the prawn suit to come
mortal.
to bring it back up.
And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship, or take us deeper in search of answers.
Gonna clip it out
And
now.
all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one
Got a
thing.
kelp over there,
She was right about these caves.
kelp
There's enough
over there,
lithium
and
there
then
to
here's the
fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a
piece of the
damn
red
fleet
grass
of
zone.
Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Unfortunately, he didn't get off the planet. Oh well. So that's the location of the data pad to get you the marker. May have to turn it off. Proposed. This is the one that we just visited, and it's actually possible to get 2 of these. Possibly 3, because there's multiple data pads that and things that will trigger this particular waypoint. So you may end up with 2 bugs of that. It's not a bug; it's just the way it is. 500 meter base. There it is. So you can see it will enable that particular waypoint for you. That data pad. Okay, that's how you get that waypoint. All right, I guess the task for today is I want to get the Cyclops down into the Lost River, and we'll establish my first base out there. water for the road. Okay, I'm going to fabricate up some scanner room mods. So I'm going to need 3 copper, 3 magnetite. Okay, that'll give us the range boost. And a silver. That way we don't have to fabricate it on low power at the new base until the power gets built up. So we'll have a functioning scanner room. So I'm going to go ahead and make those 4 mods here with us. I swear that looks like a jelly bean. Basically, I've done some quite a bit of material harvesting. So I've got ample supplies to get started with here.
Captain, all systems online.
So we're not going to need it right away, so I'm going to put it in the second base module. Now these are 50s for the water out of that filtration plant, which is why I built the filtration plant. It gives you plus 50 water. The disinfected water, which bleach produces, is only 30, and however each one of these bleaches will produce 2 water. So I brought along the set of water because I can produce the water. 2 bottles for each 1 bleach out of the fabricator here. If I get them, I don't think I will, but you know, still, it's nice to have a little bit of a backup. So, with that, we're going to head off in this direction. Move sideways. Off in this direction toward the blood kelp wreck. Actually, before I leave. Got food on board here. I will head up here. See, I've populated quite a few fish here. I'll use the planters here instead of the ones Cyclops. Got completely full food containers for our trip down. So as I said, I've packed quite a lot of supplies. Pack along these batteries too. Oh, I got extra magnetite. I guess I didn't need it. Throw that in storage here. I'll store that salt once we get there. I believe I have loaded the Cyclops with all the other supplies. I've already got prawn suit inside. Drop the salt off in here. Okay, good. See, the reason I'm packing all these batteries here is, you know, if I run out of power on the sub or I'm getting dangerously low on the cells that I have, I've also packed along rubber in here in case I need it. And I can use this rubber and those batteries to produce fresh cells in the event that I'm pretty screwed and out of power. Not likely going to happen because this beast has 6 power cells. Plus I've got 4 extras in here. I would like to make a trip into the inactive lava zone, which has the lava leeches. Lovely little creatures they are. They are attracted to power, and they will stick themselves onto your sub and drain its batteries. So that's the reason why I keep these extra batteries with me. Didn't realize we had a radio call.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, well, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
So this will give us
Yeah,
the
she'll know what I mean. The
code
should
for
be-
the
Just tell her the regular.
captain's
okay?
quarters,
The code-
but we're not going to go there right now because we
the
really
code
don't
should
need
be
it.
2679. The regular's
Yep.
just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
So you see there the 2679 code. That gets you in the captain's quarters that we didn't go into last time.
Engine powering up.
Okay, I've got, I think it's Mark II on this thing, which gives me to 1300 meters. I've got Mark II on the prawn suit, so that's good for 1300 meters. For anything deeper, I have to get kyanite, which is the reason I'm going there. Because I want to establish an initial base out there. So that I can then leapfrog from there and head out to the inactive lava zone and see if we can harvest some kyanite. Just gotta weave around some of this shallow stuff here. Before we get into some open water area. Now the first area we're going to, if you saw one of my earlier episodes, I pointed out the skull and in the area while I was down here with the sea moth that's maxed out at 900 meters. Which could get to the portion of the Lost River that I needed to get into to get the nickel, so I could make these first level of upgrades. We're going to actually set up a base. I've got all the materials and everything here on the Cyclops to build that initial base. And get ourselves established with a scanner room. And that will aid us in finding material on site once I get the scanner room built and set up. We should see, there we go. Like I say, we should start seeing the bottom here shortly. At least the bottom of this section up here. looking at this trench right here. Okay, that's the beast that we want. That's the wreck. Down below us, straight below us here. Alright, I need to kind of line the ship along this channel here. We're pretty close to it. And then I need to do a 180 right about here. Because what I want to do is I actually want the bow facing the wreck as we descend the channel here, or descend the ravine. So let me I'm not quite in the position I want to be in, so I'm going to stop there and thrust forward here a little bit and see if we can get us lined up in this trench a little bit better. It's a little narrow here. I admit that. It is a little narrow here. But it's one of the easier entrances that I've seen for getting Cyclops into. So we'll see how we do here. I think I'm a little close on that side. Good deal. So basically I'm just easing down. And here I'll get back in the cockpit here so you can see the direction. So we're facing basically southeast at the wreck itself, which is like right down there. And I really wish they had compass headings and depth on these cameras. So as you can see, the wreck kind of bridges across this ravine, and basically we're just going, for all practical purposes, straight down. There, like I said, there's a couple of little embankments on each side that we kind of gotta watch our port and starboard nacelles on. I think that's one of them. Oops, that was a fish. That's okay, we're cool. Stern is good. Alright, good deal. I'll line it a little bit more. Should start seeing, there it is, yeah. So this is the Lost River piece, the basic entrance here. Well, one of them, I should say. So with your bow facing that wreck, look to the left. See this cave entrance right here that I'm rotating the sub to get into? That's the entrance you want right there. I'll go back to the cockpit so you can see. Okay, there we go. You see the entrance here. That's the one we're looking for. And there are sometimes crab squids, sometimes not. Yeah. I know, dear. What are you doing for? Let's just go.
Rig for silent running.
Silent running. Let's not tick him off any more than we absolutely have to. Alright, so we're going to just kind of creep along here. I'd like to get above him. He's not going to let us, so let's scooch down, drop down to the bottom here, and we'll go underneath him. Conning tower view, so there he is there. doesn't seem terribly interested in us anymore. I spoke too soon. Let's check damage control just to make sure. Nothing. Okay, we're good. Oh, see, we've got. I thought we'd end up with 2 of them down here. Okay. Should be able to edge by him without too much difficulty. He doesn't seem too interested in this right now. Oh, he's red.
Creature attacked.
And now he's turning yellow. Now he's not interested in us anymore. Okay, let's go back to the cameras. We're all good here now. Okay, good deal. Alright, so we're going to look for that. Main entrance here. It's just, oh Christ, another one? Where'd the other guy go? Did we lose him? Yep, good. We lost him. How's our above room? Yeah, we got room up here. Let's give him a little wider berth if we can. Dude, go away. I'm just a hole in the water. I'm not here. You are just not going to go away, are you? Yeah, let's move on. Okay, how are we doing on him? Okay, he's off our radar, we're cool. Okay, we can kill the... That really eats up batteries bad. That's okay, we're going to end up build a base here, so we'll charge, and we've got extras, so I'm not terribly worried at all. Now one thing we want to steer clear of is that. We're going to hug this left wall over here because we don't want to get the ghost leviathan's attention at all. Would not end well. Most of the time he does not circle in over here anywhere. He tends to stay a little bit further around in that skeleton, just out of our sight range, which means if we can't see him, he can't see us. If anybody's read that book. Okay. Here's our small skeleton area. We're going to continue along the left wall here. I've never run into any leviathans in and around this smaller skeleton here. ghost rays, I think is what they're called. So that tells us we're pretty close here. Alright, and there's my little island that I like to build on. That's my favorite little spot right there. Downside is there's almost never any nickel or sulfur in this area surrounding this mountain. However, there's almost never any bad guys to contend with either. Every once in a while you'll get one of those guys, but they're easy to deal with the prawn suit and take out. And we've got a geyser system sitting here that we can use for heat. We've got some of the shell plate coral if we need it. Typically I build over here, on the side over here. Near this pool here, looks like we've got, it's probably titanium, I think. And oh, look at that, a large node of quartz right there too as well. Excellent. This is the main chamber, and as I said, I like this little flat area right here because this will be the location of the moon pool. Because I like to have a nice flat area like right here, in this area right here, for the prawn suit, so I can get up underneath it and thrust up into the moon pool for charging and whatnot. So this seems to be as good as any of a parking spot for now. I want to keep the sub out of the way for now. We'll kind of shut everything down.
Ahead's low.
Okay.
Engine powering down.
78. Yeah. I ran the silent running quite a bit longer than I would have liked to. That's probably, my guess, 2 of these guys. Maybe I get charged. 65, yeah. So those 2 are probably the only ones that we need to recharge once we get a base up and running. And that's not a big deal either, because I have the material down below, which we're going to top off our food while we're up here. There we go. Okay. Said I've got material in here to already build a battery charger and a power cell charger once we get the base up and running. And let's see here. I'm going to need the reinforced dive suit because we're going to be dealing with heat here. So as I get closer over here, I'll start taking a little bit of damage, as you can see. So right over here, it would be an excellent position to build a platform and construct thermal power units there. Grab these rubies right away. Got a squirrel with them rubies, boy. Scout the area out. Everything looks good. I have not scanned this yet, I don't believe. Okay. No. It's silver. Yep. Would have been nice if it was. Well, are you serious? You're gonna like mess with me, right? Really? Come over, buddy. Okay. We've got a large quartz sitting here we need to harvest. That'll be nice. Kind of glass up the base a little bit if I want to a little bit later. Nodes here. I can't swim into this acid stuff, but the prawn suit can. It doesn't take damage at all in there. Okay, let's drop off those 2 titaniums because I don't want it to start building anything. Drop those right there. I'll pick them up in a little bit. Oh shoot, I forgot to build the titanium ingots before we left. Yeah, well, happens. Okay, so I guess the first thing I want to position is the moon pool. Remember, the moon pool's back is where that spinning radar thing is, and you will face forward in it. For instance, if I tag it like this, you'll enter it like this, swing around and automatically face this way, and you will get out on this side. So that's going to be backwards. I need to get it set up so that the front faces that way. So I'm going to
30 seconds.
Building on this side here. There. That looks pretty good there. Let's go grab us some air while we're here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Double check here. I'm centered over this empty area, or as close as I care to be. That looks pretty good here. So that's our anchor point for the base. So now I need to go get the materials out of the sub to actually build. Cool. Thought I dropped 2 over here. Whatever. Not a big deal. It's not like I don't have any titanium in here. Okay, so moon pool, just double check here. We need 2 ingots, lubricant, and lead. Wish I made those in there, did I? Yeah, I think I forgot to produce the ingots. I did. That was dumb. Yeah, I should have produced the ingots. The ingots on the base power instead of doing it here. Yeah, well. Not like we're hard up for materials or power. Okay. As you can see, I made lubricant ahead of time. Let's see which one. Lead. There you are. Come on, sit still. Thank you. And a lead, I believe it was. Nice, nice. Okay. We're going to double check this one more time. is perfect. I think the position is just right. I'm going to build the bulk of the base out this way. So let's go for it. The reason I do this with the moon pool first, mainly because I cannot rotate the moon pool. You can't rotate a moon pool. It just doesn't do it.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Right. So that's set up and working okay. Alright, let's see if we can get... We need some lithium. Now. Stow those ruby. That's right, I put them over on this side this trip. Playing with a new locker layout. I think the quartz is completely fully up. Just throw the quartz in there temporarily. Some lithium. And it'll load up on the... let's just get more. So one of the reasons, like I said, you can't rotate the moon pool using the D-pad. Once your base orientation is established, so I like to, if I've got it unlocked, I will establish the moon pool first so that I can control where it is and which direction it faces. We're going to add some reinforcements to the moon pool here, just temporarily. So we don't have to worry about adding them or getting leaks in the base. We should be able to construct most of the rest of the base at this point. And I can transfer these to other sections as need be. Okay. I'd like to put, I think, my main central room right here. I'd like to put a bib right back here. Let's see here. Like that. And let's see, it's not going to let me build that there, huh? I've gotten it too low. Got it too low. Be able to build it there. Now I can always put entrance exit on this side. Yeah, we're good over here. Yeah. We're okay over here. Alright, so let's go and finish this up. I need to pick up some lead for that foundation right there, and some quartz for a hatch here. Actually, I need the lead right now because I need to build a foundation. I need to get the aerogel. Let's start off with 2, 3, 4. Those aerogel, magnetite. Oh, I'm gonna need more. Okay, magnetite. Got it. I'm gonna need more. Yeah, here we go. 1 per. lead for each foundation. Here. Just go with that. Okay. Now, I need to build a foundation over here, on which I will sit. I'm looking at the hurt right there, trying to pick the hottest spot here to like guesstimate with. See, that's not hurting as much, so that one doesn't seem to be as hot. Or this one over here is not even doing any damage to me. Over here, so I think maybe I get hurt the most. Looks like okay, let's set up a couple of these and see where our hot spots are. 74.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
That one's 64. Okay, so yeah, it's hotter out here. Let's try one here on this end. What? What the hell am I out of? How's it wanting? Magnetite. I swear I got magnetite. Oh, okay, sure. Let's go get that grab more.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems.
Happy now? Okay. This one. Yeah, might as well top off the food while I'm here. Got to do it. Let's finish this guy. See what temp is over here. May end up moving that base. 74. 74. 64. So yep. Gonna move. Move the. Yeah, see, it's very counterintuitive as to where the actual heat is. I mean, you'd think okay, right near the geyser here would be a good choice. Look at that. See how cold it is there? Short of bringing a sea moth down here, which it could, because it's only like 850 meters, and using the thermal display in it, we really don't know, because we don't have a personal temperature meter. hovering the prawn suit here, trying to find temperature on it. Not really a thing.
Warning, emergency power only.
Yeah, you think? Okay. So let's rip this apart. Please tell me we got enough inventory. Oh, creeps. Seriously? Alright, let's go drop a couple more parts. This is one platform for now. I was afraid I was going to run out of... Come on, open the locker, thank you. Store a couple of tools for now we don't need. Not going to need a flashlight, not going to need a scanner. Oh, good. Back. Establish what I want. But take it down. Alright, remember where we parked? I want to try to get just a pinch over here. See if we can find a hotter zone for it. I don't think we can build on a partially complete one. Nope. Trying to save battery on the thing. Okay. Let's try here this time. Seven.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Here. Here. 64. Wow, that's really bad. Why am I taking that much damage at 64? That's crazy. Oh, I gotta get this platform higher. The heat is higher. Yeah, see? Yep, I got too low. It's all a matter of just figuring out. What the best place is. Where can I build on top?
Emergency power only.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So we gotta raise that beastie up. Okay, let's try.
Thirty seconds.
Oh, give me a break. Yeah, so trying to find that hot spot without a thermometer is not easy. And the reason we're doing this is because those thermal generators generate based on temperature. I think I got it too high. Let's just tag one. Here's a reference where I was. Okay, so No damage at this end. Still gotta go lower. Where the hell is that hot spot? I don't get it, man. Barely taking anything off this big geyser. Where's my spot? Oh, there is a titanium back there. Good. We're taking there. There. Way less here. Okay. Seems to be further out. Okay, so let's put another one. Get about that height. Get a bit further out, I think. Alright, let's try that. Damage there. Not so much at this end. Not so much at this end. So we gotta scoop.
30 seconds.
Alright. Once we get this power, we can stop running up here to the sub, and I can just duck my head in the moon pool. I gotta find the most efficient location for this. So let's try same altitude. A bit further out this way. This end, not so much. More. Find that best spot right there. Damage there. Not so much over here. Yeah, that's probably going to be it right there. Let's try thermal plant here on the end.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
73. Not the best, but ain't the worst either. Okay, let's try this corner. So back here is not as good as out there. Kind of what I thought, you know, from the hurt level that I was receiving. Build out here as much as possible. And of course, we gotta swap batteries.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And we're not going to charge them on the sub until we get a base established here. It's better to build it on this side or the other side. 76. I'll take a 76. Hell yeah, I will. So now we should have base power. Why did we not have... Oh, I gotta set out the... Dope. I gotta really, gotta build the power transmitters. Requires gold and the titanium. Gold is not in short supply. Need more than one. Let's grab two while we're in here. Alright. The reason why we're not getting any power over here is because these only generate the power, they don't distribute it. So power transmitter that is capable of being connected to all of them. And since we got the worst of all the corners on that front corner, let's build the transmitter here out of the way. That'll connect to all of them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, it's going to transmit the power to the base. And yeah, we got lights and O2. Hooty toot toot. All right. All right, let's go get lead, a quartz. Scoops of that, I can put the gold back. Don't need the second power transmitter. And we need a quartz. Wait a minute. I think I stuck one in here. Did. Okay. Let's organize this a little bit. Have the entrance right here. Another platform here to grow beds and things on. I want just out from that. Because when I put the hatch on here, it'll extend out to here. So that's perfect. There's that. that up. I've got... I think I've got room to get a scanner room in the back. Otherwise I'll put it on the side. So we need titanium, copper, gold, and a table coral. Copper. Oh, that was the gold. A table coral. And we should have plenty of copper in somewhere. I mean, this is... I've got 2 lockers for copper because it does tend to get used up quite a bit. I need 2 coppers. Okay. Now, we can do our scanner room. Out here. I can't put it. Even can't put it out there. Solve that problem. Let's rotate it. Scooch it out this way. This is not going to be a big base. We can always come out the back here with an elbow if I need to enlarge it or put a second story on. So that's not a problem. Got a nice source of... oh, tell me I didn't cover up the cords. Good. All right. That's that. Grab the other goodies here. We need the scanner room stuff. And what are we missing for? We need gold and a table coral. That's my own. Wait, didn't I store a table coral in here for that? Oh, I did. Thought I did. Okay, we got that. Oops, missed. Go away. I think we've got everything out of the stuff that we need. Okay, let's scoop up our chargers. Grab this one. Yeah. Some more titanium so I can start a locker inside. Okay. And put our hatch on. Sure, right there. Check. Awesome beans. We need to get our fabricator up here. Come on. Give me the spot. Oh, seriously? What do I not have? I didn't get the gold. Damn it. Gold. That dead battery out of here. Should be the last one. Yep. And I also want to extract 2 power cells that I want to charge here. Should be this one. Yep. And this one has a partial charge. I'll throw those on the chargers that we're about to build, so they can be pumping them up. Constructing all the other stuff. And then we need to get our grow beds and our food supply established next. I mean, we have enough stuff on the sub to survive on, so it's not a big deal. Not a panic. Here. No, go away. Okay. There. Get him up high.
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, dear. Do that next time on the sub. Okay. We can get that battery on charge. And power cell. Charger. These two cells on charge. Coolness. Power's holding. I expected it to. Awesome. Okay. We can get our room upgrade fired up, and that can enlarge. See our position here with the cameras. Way we came in through that little tunnel right there. We will end up going down this tunnel here, and alien installs down there, and then we will go down this way, out that way. As you can see, it kind of drops down here, and that's that blue cove tree section. Established. Let's bring our. Oh yeah, we're playing titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Copper wire, don't need that. That was just for extras. Okay. Food. We need to get one of those. And one of those. Two of those. Two of those. All of our gel sacks. Sure I was going to have enough in inventory. Beautimus. Yeah, because I was going to... Well, nah, I don't have inventory. Screw it. I got to get rid of inventory. Okay. First up, we're going to build a grow bed. Pair out here. Gel sacks and mushrooms. Other for the vines.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, really? I mean, it's not that much of a crisis, really. Like, I'm right outside the sub. Okay. Get our two vines going. We'll get our mushrooms, and our gel sacks, which we'll need for more aerogel if we want to build more generators. And we need indoor pots. We can get our back to the sub and eat before we build any more in here. We're doing batteries. Sound good. Hanging with us. Probably getting about time to take the prawn suit on a walkabout.
Vital signs stabilizing.
One more. Good deal. Alright. You have a med pack ready. Okay. Kind of begin to bring the sub around so I can drop off the prawn suit. But I want to get a couple lockers up here real quick. So I can storing some material in here as we find it or have need to. That should do it. That's empty. Alright. So we got our first crops going. So what do we have around us? We got some copper near us, perhaps. And gold. Titanium. Yep. Let's scan for copper and see what we got. It may have just been picking up. There's a copper near us. Where? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's in the river. No wonder I didn't see it. Oh, there's another one over there too. Yeah, they're large nodes. Excellent. Excellent. I'll take that. All right, let's go ahead and I'll fill in our beds over here with the rest of the bio stuff. We want 2 of those growing. We want 2 of those growing. Should give us 4 of those. 4 of those. 4 of those, I believe. So I put 2, 2, and 2. Give us 4 for it. Let's go ahead and fill that in for now. That's all we need for right now. Huge crops down here at this time. The only one that the reason I'm planting the regular mushrooms so I can make extra batteries with, guess what, copper. And the gel sacks produce with ruby that we can collect in the area aerogel. Not sure. I mean, because we got some nice heat going here. We've probably got these things producing at about 75% ish. Just have to monitor the battery charging and the scanning. And it's, I mean, the power's holding, so I'm thinking we probably don't need any more Power plants. Got a thing. Let's pick up our tools again. Fire up the sub, and I'm gonna drop the prawn right here. So fire this thing up.
Engine powering up.
And yes, I know it shows 100%. This is because we removed the other cells. So it's going to be discharging a third cell. That's okay. I don't care right now. Right. To get out a little bit. That should be pretty close there. Okay, let's check the prawn suit, see where she's going to drop, make sure it's going to drop on that platform, but I think I'm pretty close. I'll pull forward. It's not going to do any damage to the crops, who cares, but getting back in may be a bit uncomfortable trying to get up on top of those crop, the raised beds. Okay. So let's move her forward. So I like to drop it right there on that clear spot. That's it, and we'll just park our sub here and take the prawn suit on a walkabout, collect some of that copper. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, beauty. She's going to drop right there. Yep, awesome. So let's break our prawn suit out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Shut off the power. I mean, there's...
Online.
I've never had anything come by here to attack us, but,
Engine powering down.
you know, safer than sorry. All right. There, I want to drop the prawn suit. I don't really need the grappling arm here. There. See how easy it did. It'll be to launch to get picked up in the sub. Okay, so let's go get those copper nodes. Always use some copper. On up some nickel. Some of this copper we'll put in the sub, and some of it we'll throw in the base here. So we'll have a stockpile here. Go ahead and take this gold while we're here. Get out of the acid here first. Pull the inventory here out. Yeah, probably couldn't have taken another copper node. We got a good yield out of that first one. And you can't do that when you're down the acid because it hurts. Right. Grab this copper as well. I can't believe there's this much copper down here. This is kind of really unusual. Most of the time I get only one anywhere in this area. We've got a silver that I remember that we found right as we were building the base, so I'll harvest that. Get a nice supply of silver inside the base as well. Good. See if I can park on this edge here. Get this quartz. I normally don't put a lot of windows in this base, but who knows? Maybe I'll throw a top floor on it and a bedroom and put some windows on it. Just to be different this trip. Okay, what's that? Silver was right here. Clean out the inventory. So I'm not sure I would have enough space for full harvest. Got a nice lucky node. I'm almost certain I remember seeing a titanium node here too. That would be nice. Excellent. We can recoup some of our building materials. So one of the reasons I want the copper is I need to, and also the titanium, is because I want to produce some more beacons. I didn't build any before I left because I was kind of shy on copper topside. I wasn't sure what I would find down here, so I was kind of serving the copper. Okay, that's pretty good. wish they would fix that bug with moon pools and prawn suits. You can't get the get anything out of its storage. Okay, so we'll throw some copper in here. I mean some quartz. A couple of copper. Some gold. Let's see what we got in the prawn suit. In the prawn suit. Get stuff out of it. Let's see. I think I want to leave all that stuff in there, and then I'll store that stuff in the base. The stuff I'll put in the sub. And we can also turn on the lights, I believe. Top that off. That's full. Start our second locker. Extra overflow in there, gold. Fill that locker back up. And throw our overflow in there. Turn on the interior light so we can see. Where's all my tools? Didn't I just stick them in a locker somewhere? Yeah, I bet you I did. Okay, which freaking locker did I put them? Ay, 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 ay. Must be in the base. Gotta be in the locker in the base. I shoved them in here. Yeah, I did. That was dumb. Alright. The last bit's out of here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We didn't drain the battery much, but still. Alrighty. Throw those copper in there. Now I want to make 3